Okay, I just want to do a short follow-up on your silicone molds and your hydrostone casting. As we have gone through the process, we've just noticed a lot of different things occurring. First of all, it does take considerable time for these to cure out. This particular mold has been cured out for probably at least a week or more, and it feels pretty good. Of course, this was a full tube of the silicone. The ones we're doing now, we're trying to get 2 molds out of 1 tube. But it feels really good. It's not sticky, so it cures up in the end. It cures up really well. Some of these we just cast yesterday, and we can feel that they're still pretty sticky. This design here feels really sticky still, but it has really good surface quality in the bottom of it. So we're really pleased with this design and how it came out of the mold. We're noticing too that after it comes out, it needs some more time to cure in the bottom here. It hasn't had any air in there, any airflow, and so it tends to be stickier on the bottom and stickier on the inside. And I think that's just because it hasn't been exposed and it hasn't been able to cure out as well. So you're really looking at probably 24 hours for it to cure before you pull out your master mold, or what we would call the tool that you actually created. And then you're going to want another 24 hours probably for it to cure out in the inside and maybe even on the base. So maybe you can just make sure there's a little bit of airflow underneath it, and hopefully it'll stiffen up so that you can actually do the hydrostone casting after 48 hours. I mean, conceivably you could do it sooner, but we found that when we did the hydrostone casting with this particular mold and tried to pull it out, it was still wanting to stick. And the reason for that is we didn't let this cure very long. We pulled out the master tool here, and then we actually poured the hydrostone in it right away, and it was still pretty sticky in the bottom. And what happened is when we pulled it out, there was hydrostone, or there was silicone on the actual hydrostone mold, and you don't want that. So the other way to get around that possibly is to think about putting in just straight soap, maybe rubbing it on with a cloth or something, and having it create a better release for the actual tool. So just some things to think about, experiment. We're still experimenting with it, and that's what the process is all about. So, but it looks like it's going to work well. So just remember, you're going to need some extra cure time with these, and make sure that you're doing a good job keeping the silicone in the soap and water, doing a lot of kneading, and then that your tool that you actually do the silicone with, make sure that it's nice and slick, either using soap or soap and water. But again, having a little extra cure time. I'm a little concerned that your silicone mold is going to stick to your hydrostone casting if it's not lubricated well. Okay, so I just wanted to share that information with you, and I'm going to move into soap making.